Hi, my name is Ben Smith. Now more than ever, people need to learn how to defend themselves. Now, I've taught many different people martial arts techniques. I've taught law enforcement officers, I've taught housewives, children, average guys. And the thing that I find works the best are the short, simple, basic techniques. And that's what we've assembled for you, is a series of very effective techniques that are very easy to learn. Now we're going to be exploiting the weaknesses of the human body, the eyes, the throat, the groin. These are very dangerous techniques. You need to be careful when you practice. But the other thing you need to remember about self-defense is the less you need, the better. So you need to be aware of your surroundings. For instance, if you go out to your car late at night, make sure you don't have anybody in there before you get in. Make sure you look under the car as well as inside of it. So we've assembled a series of techniques here that are fast, easy to learn, they'll be easy and fun to practice, but they're devastating. So have a good time and let's get started. All right, on this first technique, let's say you're walking to your car, you just finished work, and someone comes up out of nowhere and throws their hands around your throat and starts choking you. Now, you don't have much time here. You want a technique that's quick, you want a technique that's simple, and you want a technique that doesn't take a lot of strength. It's a very simple two-move technique. So let's say he chokes you. Okay, now let's break this technique down. I'll explain to you everything that we did step by step. So, Jeff, come on back in. When someone chokes you from the front, they put their hands around your neck and they bend their elbows because they're stronger in here. They may be shaking you, they're choking the life out of you, literally. So you've got to do something fast to save your life. Now he's done some of the work for you, so choke me please. By doing this, he's put his face close to mine. So I'm going to exploit one of his weaknesses, which is his eyeballs. So he's done some of the work by coming in nice and close. And after you strike to the eyes, that's going to break the choke. He's going to fly backwards in pain. He'll put his hands on his eyes. Then, if you need to, you can strike to the groin. Now remember, either one of these techniques should be able to do it. And these techniques are devastating. You can kill him with this. So you need to be careful. You need to be sure that your life is in danger. So after the strike to the eyes, you might stop. If he's laying on the ground, screaming, holding his eyes, you don't have to kick him with the groin. So from here, you're going to take your hand, slide it up, and gouge him in the eyes and let him go flying back. Bring your hand in, kick up, straight into the groin. Okay, on this technique you have options. You don't have to put your fingers into his eyes. Now if you do, the technique is a simple spreading of the fingers and bending, and they fit right into his eyes. Slides right up under his chin and then into his eyes. Simple technique to do. Now you can also strike him to the throat, one of the other weaknesses of the body. Now you might think that you want to make a fist and punch him in the throat. But if he's bigger than you, and it's likely that he's going to be bigger than you, little people don't usually pick on bigger people, he's going to be looking down at you, choking you, you won't be able to fit your fist under his chin. Plus his chin is hard. You might break your hand, break your wrist. So what you're going to do is open up your hand, just like you're reaching out for a can of soda. Slide it up his chest and strike him into the throat. Now this is a very devastating strike. It's very simple to do, comes out of nowhere, and you could finish it with that technique. If you strike him in the throat hard enough, you don't need to kick him in the groin. He's done. So let's see how that looks. In order to show you how easy and simple these techniques are to learn, we've brought someone in who's had no martial art training whatsoever. In fact, someone I've never met before, and we're going to teach her this technique, and you can follow along and see just how fast you can learn this technique. So, Kristen, come on in. Hi. Okay, have you ever had martial art training before?
No, I have not.
Done karate or judo or anything?
No karate, no
okay.
boxing.
Well, you're going to get your training today.
Okay.
Jeff, come on in. Now, why don't you stand over here?
Here?
There you go. Okay, before we start, I'm just going to explain to you what's going to happen. Jeff's going to come up and put his arms around your throat.